Connecticut personal injury attorney Ryan McKeen here. And if I could ask one question, if I were in your position and I've been hurt or injured in some which way, and I was thinking about hiring a law firm, and I was maybe called one law firm or called another law firm, or maybe I asked my friend, who should I hire? If there's really one thing that I would want to know, and there are many things, but if you had to ask me one thing that I would ask a lawyer, it is, do you litigate and try cases? Which I guess maybe two questions, but I'm gonna phrase it as one. Do you litigate and try cases? Because if you don't litigate cases, if a lawyer out there does not litigate or is not willing to litigate or does not have a reputation for litigating, believe it or not, there are personal injury law firms out there who will not file a lawsuit. If you have that reputation, you have to understand that one of the only ways that we can get leverage to get you a full and fair settlement is to have a reputation with the insurance company so that they know if they see our name on the letterhead, we will litigate the case. We will file the lawsuit if the offers aren't acceptable after talking with you and making sure that it makes sense to file a lawsuit. Not every case it makes sense. Some cases it makes sense to settle prior to a lawsuit for a lot of reasons: cost, time, and basically the offer in which you have received. All of those would be really relevant factors. But the insurance company has to know, and they track all this stuff. Insurance companies track everything that we do. So they know how we negotiate. They have data on this. They know what cases we file lawsuits on. They know what cases we are willing to try. And what we have worked hard to do is establish a reputation that we will try a case. We will try a case really well. We will fight for our client. We're not just going to, even if we have to litigate it, not just take the last best. We're going to push and push and push until we get what we think is reasonable under the circumstances of a specific case. But understand, if your lawyer does not litigate cases and that firm does not litigate cases, the insurance company knows this, and so they will offer pennies on the dollar, dimes on the dollar, very low amounts of money, because there's no incentive not to. Litigation is the only way, and being able to try a case is the only way to really get insurance companies to pay attention. So that's what I would ask. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to give me a call. Connecticut Trial Firm, 860-471-8333.